What's going on, everybody? We're going to get into one of those respectable programs in the Big 12. One of those programs as when they were in the Pac 12, I used to hate all the time. I still want my get back as a USC fan. Yes, I am a USC fan. But if you tuned in for the first time, I thank you very much. But yeah, the Utah Utes, after Whittingham leaves for Michigan, now Lincoln Riley still has to deal with Kyle Whittingham even more. After I think he went 0-4, what 0-3. Utah took us out of the playoffs when Caleb was there. Caleb wrote F Utah on his fingernails and all that. It is what it is. Do what you want to do, Caleb. Caleb, my guy, I rock with Caleb. He brought USC back to prominence a little bit. Because after before that, we were kind of like the Lakers. In that Wesley Johnson. I don't know if y'all know about the Lakers. You, when we were bad and all that. You here to see y'all Utah Utes and everything, but they have a pretty decent schedule coming in to the. Oh my God, I'm opening up crap I don't need right now, brother. But they have a pretty good schedule coming up. I mean, pretty decent schedule coming into the 2026 season. Their first three games are winnable games: Idaho, Arkansas, and Utah State. Now, coming on with Arkansas, Arkansas, they have a new head coach. I think they took the Memphis head coach, and we don't really know what they're gonna look like. I mean, they lost one of their great tight ends to Ole Miss last year, Luke Hawes. Their wide receiver core, Tesla's not been there for 2 years. I don't really know what's going. I mean, Taylor Green, he's out of there now, so they probably have a new quarterback in there. Memphis probably importing some guys to that roster because I don't think Arkansas has the money, nor I mean they do. You hear the Walmart whispers and things like that, but it's Walmart giving them money, and then you have Utah State, and they're doing good in basketball right now. They ain't, but Utah State, that should be a win for the U. That's a rivalry. Shouldn't that be like a little rivalry right there? A little bit, Utah State should have their fans show out for that game. As a home game for the Utes. And going to their first game, I wish it was a away game because that Idaho, they got a little stadium there. The stadium looked cool. The little dome, the Fargo Dome. I think that's what it's called. Shout out to Fargo Dome. I hear a lot of coaches don't like playing in it. It just looks cool though. Like I don't know, it looks like a cool environment. I get it, be freezing over in those types of places in the country. So they should start out 3-0. Then they got Iowa State. I'm pretty sure that their head coach is still there, right? Cause Matt Campbell, where was Matt Campbell? Matt Campbell was Iowa State. No, no, Iowa State. No, Matt Campbell was somewhere else. I think Iowa State still has their head coach, bald dude. Too many bald coaches out there. And that's why I'm getting a little confused right now. But Iowa State, that should be. I got them going coming 4-0 into the season. Kansas 5-0. Colorado, that should be interesting. Seeing that should be a test game right there to see where Colorado's at. And Utah, they should be 5-0. With John Scalley, he's their new head coach, Utah. He was the defensive coordinator there 10 seasons, under Whittingham. So he's bringing the defense. So the fans should expect like, hey, we shouldn't fall off a cliff. We should really still be in the hunt for like, hey, the Big 12 championship and still fighting to be in the playoffs. Because this schedule you have right here, you don't know what West Virginia is going to be at the end of the season because they imported like a whole bunch of guys to their roster. So you don't really know what uh I forget his name. I think I'm gonna call him WW right now because that's the only I think his name starts with the W. But yeah, he coached at Michigan. He coached at West Virginia before. I just can't think of his name right now. Rich Rod. There we go. And TCU. We're gonna start bottom up now, cause all right. So TCU. That one should be. You don't know where TCU's at because they just lost their quarterback to Indiana, so that should be interesting looking at their roster. And then Arizona should be a tough out too. Arizona's going to be really tough. I think they're bringing back their quarterback. BYU's going to be tough out. Cincinnati, Houston. All those games are going to be tough. The Big 12 is very tough. So they're out of conference games is where it's seeming like they could get their wins, cuz they they did lose one of their best defensive guys to Michigan with Whittingham. So we'll see how that works out with their roster. And their roster, they're more about development. They're not more about bringing in, 5-star, 4-star guys because hey, listen, Utah and around that area, they're not really producing that. And if you do, like, you might get some kids from Cali, but they're not the top kids from Cali and things like that. So you're planning on developing those guys and things like that because Cali, that's where a lot of, talent comes from. You can pull some kids from Texas, come from Utah. You see it, so I got some high I got some high expectations. Yes, I do for the Utah Utes after they whooped our butts. You know what I'm saying? If you Utah fan out there, yeah, I'm a USC fan. Y'all got us. Like y'all have our number until next time. You know, whenever that is, we'll see y'all in the playoffs maybe, but hopefully. But yeah, we gonna get into this video about what's going on in their spring practice. Spring practice is happening all around the country for a lot of programs. This was about a couple weeks ago. So now I think spring practice is ending for a lot of programs, and this is like a downtime. I don't really know what's going on in this downtime period because they got a lot of time. So I know a lot for a lot of programs the meet and greets or the spring football game is coming up in April, and yeah, that's like the like after that, I don't really know what happens after that. So I guess the players, meet with families, more practices until September, August comes around. So I know they got training camp and things like that, but I think it's like a little 2-week downtime period where they don't do anything. I don't know. I don't. Summertime is like, hey, you know, but we gonna see what they get into. So,
Officially
hope
begins a
y'all
new
like it.
chapter in Utah football.
The thing that will make us stronger, the
Get
thing
into
that
that
will
work.
make us special is connection.
I'm intent on winning championships, and that's everyone in here owning your 20 square feet, finding a way to improve and get better.
For every change brings opportunity.
In Utah, that elevation too, you in Colorado, Utah, elevation out there. So the bowl game, I see where they're starting out at, they're gonna get in that work in that elevation. But the bowl game, that's what I forgot to mention too. A lot of people, there's just so much going on in the world and everything. I forget sometimes that Whittingham retired before he took that like he retired before he took that Michigan job, or or I forgot. The Michigan job was open for, or I think, what's his name? Sharon Moore still had the job when Kyle Whittingham was fired or whatever. So just so much goes on, in the timeline and things in the world. You forget what happens sometimes. But yeah, Kyle Whittingham, I think he retires, and Michigan job is still looming. I think nothing's really happened yet with Michigan, and then he's still out there. They grab him. So yeah, that's where we're starting out with the bowl game.
But here's the man that's going to lead you and lead this program going forward, Morgan Scalley.
We're going to do things this university has never seen yet. What makes this place special is what will continue to make it special, and that is culture, that is family. Change is coming in a big way, in a good way. We have things to do, and it starts with this game. You understand? And
So yeah, Whittingham, I guess before the bowl game, he leaves Utah, and he just says, "Hey, like I'm done. I've overstayed my welcome at Utah. I think what 20 years, I think maybe. He takes over from Urban, and hopefully now, you got your defensive coordinator in there. He's been there for 10 years, so he knows what the fans want. He knows what to expect from his players. So right on. And I think it's a great hire, keeping it in-house. So yeah, because if you go out of house, you're probably gonna find what not really what you're looking for, really, honestly. And it's just probably it could be a revolving door, but this guy, he could be, your guy for the next 20 years.
Welcome to the end of the 2025 season, but the beginning of the Morgan Scalley era.
Dampier's first throw, and he's got a wide open receiver.
Yeah, I like Dampier as a quarterback. You know, he has some imperfections throwing the ball this year, like in some games. But yeah, Nebraska got some things to work on too now. Like it's scary.
On the right side, Dampier going deep. He had the catches made inside the 10. Play fake, Dampier, one-on-one, makes a move.
Devin Dampier gets his 8th rushing touchdown of the year, fooling everybody on the play action. Pass relative, he's going to try to keep it. He's going to be swallowed up back in the 15. It's caught there by Dallin Bentley, 50, 45, and down, up the side.
And I think Utah does have some Hawaii connections, so they do pull some dudes out of Hawaii sometimes too. You know, the Utes and everything like that. My God, look at Cam, the Rugrat over here, coach. But I don't. Ooh, Nebraska.
Sidelines.
It's tough.
Dampier,
What a stiff arm, my goodness.
and a missed tackle. Parker down the right sideline, first
4, 3, 2, 1, touchdown. Devin Dampier on the quarterback keeper. And Utah extends its lead out now.
Let's get into
Pass pressure off the end.
College
I
football,
get it, you know,
right?
they did what
And
they had to
it
do,
can
we gotta
have
do, that's
a
what we got.
considerable psychological impact on the human mind. To the fearful, it's threatening because it means that things may get worse. To the hopeful, right? It's encouraging because it means that things may get better. Okay? And to the confident, it's inspiring because the challenge exists to make things better. So each and every one of you in this room right now, okay, is one of these three. You're either fearful, you're hopeful, or you're confident. All new staff members, okay, full-time coaches, come on up. Introduce yourself, young man.
My name is Derek Odom. Coach O, Coach Odom, whatever you like.
The thing is, like, this time just be yourself, man, as a coach, for real. Like, I've been seeing a lot of these practices I have been watching. It seems like some of these guys are putting on a persona. Some of them, not a lot, not a lot of them. It seems like they self, they want the best for these players. But it's a few small guys in this, you know, spring football or just when I'm watching, it doesn't seem like, you know, it seems like a front. You know what I'm saying? I'm just watching back, you know. But I'm liking what I'm seeing from. I don't know why I want to call him Scott Frost for some reason, but Scally, call him Scott. I don't know why I want to call him Scott Frost, but he just looked like a Scott Frost, the head coach. But yeah, it seemed like I don't know. He got a little joy to him, like a little, hey man, you know, a little hi Larry, you know, hey
Been
Larry.
here. I was a graduate of the University of Utah,
So
88 to 92, a long time ago. Teammates with Coach Shaw and Coach Ellis right there. Really happy to be home. Okay, this is home for me, and I'm going to give you all I got. I got one thing, aspiration, and that's to win the Big 12 championship. Okay, and get to the CFP and do damage. That's what I'm all about. So I'm going to do my part to do that for you. You do yours, and we're going to get there. All right? Let's go.
yeah.
Utah.
Oh yeah.
You know, so this is home for me also. Aspired to get back here, okay? Because it's Utah, win championships, okay? Help you guys develop, okay? Support Coach Scalley in any way that I possibly can.
My kind sir.
Okay, thank you. My name's Jordan Gross. Played here, played for the Carolina Panthers. Retired from playing NFL football, and I really didn't have to come, but I came because of him, and I came because of you guys. I want to challenge myself. That quote about the confident see change as an opportunity to make it better, and I care deeply about this place, okay? I don't have the rest.
I want to say something, but I don't know if it's gonna go right. So it's just already out in the ecosystem. I'm just say it. When you say you in it for yourself, like I'm just as a watcher, you know, it's not for the players or nothing. As a watcher of this, I'm just saying, though, I wanted to challenge myself and all this other stuff. Yeah, that's great, but like like you know, cool. He know more than me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I don't know if I want to say this, but it's like it can't be no personal gain in here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. There could be some personal gain in there. Shout out the coaches. You know, But I'm just it's about these young bulls, and I get it. These young bulls don't really need that care. They got the NIL and all that, but lay a helping hand on these brothers too. You know what I'm saying? I don't want. Let's just get into it. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking too
In
much.
college of these coaches, but I got a PhD in people and in whooping ass as an offensive line. And so I'm sorry, defensive line, linebackers, safeties, and corners. But our guys are going to be.
I'm not saying him specifically either. When I said that, I was just saying in general. Like, hey, there could be some guys out there like, like, oh, this check or, keep going up into the NFL. Like, I get it, you want to move up and all that, but sometimes it's like, where's your, do you really want it? Like, how'd you get into the game? Is it just a check for you and all those other stuff? So,
Physical and a little bit of pricks.
kind of like a doctor.
We are going to build the
Does a doctor
culture
really get in
from
for a
ground
check
up.
sometimes? Do they
Okay,
really
and
want
it starts
your
on
best
Wednesday with a
interests?
team meeting. Okay, and boys, be ready for this journey. It is going to be fun as hell, and it's going to be a grind, and you are going to be challenged. But boys, man, is it going to be worth it?
His face. I'm weak. I'm weak. I don't know. He has teacher to him. This guy has a little teacher to him. I mean, not coach. Look, I hear teacher, not coach. That's what I'm saying.
From ground up. Okay, and it starts on Wednesday with a team meeting. Okay, and boys, be ready for this journey. It is going to be fun as hell, and it's going to be a grind, and you are going to be challenged.
Or like a camp counselor or something like that. Like a yeah, summer camp counselor, and you like try to get the little kids together, and we're gonna gather all the acorns and do all the hunting and I don't know, bro. Like, but shout out A, bro. Shout out him. He building something over there in Utah. Yes, sir.
But boys, man, is it going to be worth it?
Oh, he's crazy too. Yeah, he got a little crazy to him.
We're so grateful and just feel so blessed that we've been able to be here for all these years and be in one place and raise our kids here. And we love Utah and we're so excited.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Just introducing them back in. They've been there for 10 years now. I mean, it's not like
To see his hard work paying off, and like he loves his job. It's so fun watching him do something he loves, and so this new position for him is so exciting.
And we are thrilled that today one of our own, Morgan Scalley, has stepped up and is going to be our new head football coach.
I'm one of you. All of you that are sitting in here that went through the same thing, I'm a fan. I'm a Ute. Have been, forever will be. We are going to be smash mouth.
I'm not a Ute. Just putting that out there. I am not. I kind of hated y'all before this, so we don't play each other no more. Yeah, man. Shout out Scalley.
We're going to score, and we're going to play great defense. And the goal now is playing in January, getting the national championship. And I'm not ashamed to say that. We can do it here at the University of Utah. To the donors, to the boosters, the people that have believed in me, Spence Eccles, man, thank you for your belief in me. The Board of Regents, thank you for your belief in me. And I'm going to pour everything I have into this program and make you proud.
Word.
My name is Greg Argist. I'm the Director of Football Sports Performance at the University of Utah.
Yeah, he looked like the other dude from Bama. Yeah, these bald strength coaches. Yeah, they on that. Yeah, they something's loose up there.
Football program here is special because of the people, because of the players. I mean, that's always the number one answer. So day to day with the guys right now in the weight room is, we're building that foundation. So if you think of it as a pyramid, this is the bottom portion of that pyramid. You're building that foundation.
See, I don't know what you're like really explaining to me right now. Like, I get it. Bottom pyramid, yes. Build basic shit. Yeah, it's like, oh, okay, like common sense isn't common no more. I get it. Some of you probably, lost it. I don't know. After COVID, after 2020, some of y'all lost it. Like, but anyways, when you basically saying, yeah, you're scrawny, yeah, you're fat, whatever you are coming into my program, you're coming in at base 1, and then we have to build you up to base 2, base 3. to where you're at the top and you are the predator and not the bottom of the food chain. So I get you, coach. You know what I'm saying? We can really skip this
Foundation
portion.
for what's going to happen for the rest of the year.
Right. He didn't over-explain it, too. I thought he was about to over-explain it.
My name is Kelsey Smith. I'm the Director of Football Nutrition here at the U.
Nice,
Nutrition
nice.
is critical for on-field performance. There's no part of the game that nutrition doesn't have a factor in. Having enough glucose in the blood, enough hydration is essential in making quick decisions.
Right.
Which you need in the sport of football.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
we
Introduce
want to get better every single
That's
day.
what this is.
So
everybody need to see everybody, you know. Fans love this. Fans love this type of stuff.
that means, you know, getting stronger, getting faster, getting more explosive, leading. And that's what
we're going to get into some practice talk, you know. I guess some people got some awards. So it's looking like. I don't want to talk shit on them. They doing their job. I don't want to talk.
In Boys Town,
guys
we deeply value the sport, the role sports play in developing character and building teamwork.
It means the world. It means the world for me to be here. I feel like any offensive lineman growing up, this is a dream.
Yo, breathe, my son. Breathe, bro. Why you look? Yeah, bro. Like I hate that too. Like I bet he does feel uncomfortable, bro. Like I used to hate wearing. Like I was a lineman too when I played in high school or whatever. But when it was Fridays or whatever game day, and you had to wear your jersey over your regular clothes or whatever it was, it is hella uncomfortable, bro. Stop tagging on my shit, bro. Like. I understand.
This has always been a dream and a goal for me to attain. There was a lot of times, I learned this from my dad. There's a lot of times where there was going to be options whether to go hang out with friends or maybe a girl, or which is awesome. All that's great. But you will have to sacrifice a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of opportunities that seem huge to you at the moment to be able to attain your goals and get to where you want to be.
Trophy winner from the University of Utah, Spencer Fano, joining us. What was it like when you heard that you had won the Apple Trophy?
It was incredible.
Is he going to Michigan? Did they lose him? Did they keep him? Is he going to the? Oh, I think he's going to the draft. Okay, he's going to the draft. So yeah, he's going to be like a top 10 pick or something like that. Okay. So they didn't lose him. No transfer portal. You know, he graduated from Utah, so that's all great for them. You know.
I said earlier today where
we're not here.
If you play lineman, you kind of, at least for me, kind of regarded that as like the Heisman for linemen. Okay. So it was super cool, like through the roof winning that award.
Spencer Fano. Okay, he got awards. Did his thing for Utah. I'm not a Utah
Eve
fan.
to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where you can do what.
We're going to have some fun for the afternoon. We got about an hour and a half or so. We'll have some fun once we get out there. There's going to spots. Got bowling, laser tag, bumper cars.
Stay with me now. Don't do it. Scalley knows the camera's on him, so he might be acting a little sus. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look. Hey, bro, finna do that. He did not do that.
Not at all.
Shout out to school, man.
What are they doing? Like kid driveway?
Shout out to Scooby-Doo, man. Scooby-Doo got me right.
The thing that will make us stronger, the thing that will make us special is connection. Why do people fight wars? Why do people fight battles? People fight not because they hate what's in front of them, it's because they love what's beside them or what's behind them.
Hell yeah.
Whataburger. Listen, we're not even Whataburger. We're not gonna do this. Whataburger. Not top 5. Not.
In-N-Out. Are you dumb? Stop. No, with this Whataburger, I don't care where you're from. I don't know if Utah got that In-N-Out, but yo, Whataburger trash. I pulled up to a Whataburger one time, no one was in line. If you pull up to an In-N-Out, what you gonna see every time? A line.
Top 3. In-N-Out is out of the top 5. Jonathan Hall, linebacker from Houston, Texas. My earliest memory of football is 5 or 6 years old. And I used to play for a team called the Klein Bengals, and it was one of the most embarrassing plays I had. But I ended up getting ran over and then my shoes coming off and stuff like that. So all my teammates is laughing at me, but I would say that's probably my earliest
Yeah, this dude's an L. He likes Waterburger. He's gonna fail at everything he does. So
memory. I would say success is
I'm just joking.
having a good
Shut up,
foundation
bro.
with this
Shut up,
team, building a relationship with each and every guy, just bonds and having that connection because we don't get to be in college for forever. You see what I'm saying? So we really need to enjoy the moments, and that's really what I want to do. Enjoy each and every moment I got with my team.
Cause not everybody going to the league, brother. So enjoy that time you got. But shoot for that thing too. Cause if they're interviewing you, I know you got some promise to you. I don't think he's like a defensive guy, so hopefully puts on some work for the Utah Utes. You know what I'm saying? Don't take what I said to heart now. Come on, don't have a little.
Teammate. Coach Scalley, he preaches compete in everything you do.
Soft.
Anytime we go out there for drills or whatever the case may be, we all trying to compete and trying to be the best and trying to win. Ultimately, that's what we need to do is win. We don't like to lose. So we definitely feel like that would translate over to the season. Just the hard work.
Run into that cone.
Working all the time and hours.
Get on the treadmill
When
or
the season
something.
comes, we want to put that hard work and put that effort into so we can make it to where we want to get to.
Over.
In between the lines, we are grinders. We're competitors. You can't short the work. Don't be average. Don't be mediocre. We're going to improve the process day by day, boys.
Keep finding ways to get better. Building a skill takes time and effort, boys. You're learning that. Okay? You have to invest the time.
Hell yeah. So the thing is, well, let me do this real quick. So another question I have coming in to this the Utah Utes season is, or just watching this practice, what's how does Scally implement like his own ways into this practice and from what Kyle Whittingham used to do? I know he's been there for 10 years, so I don't know if he's probably had ideas of doing his own thing and things of that nature, but it will be exciting to see how he interacts with these players, how it's different from Kyle Whittingham and things of that nature. So yeah, because he's probably learned a lot of stuff, a whole lot from Kyle Whittingham, and it's probably hard not to implement a lot of his stuff into your practice, and or a lot of your stuff is probably a lot of Kyle Whittingham, but the fans, neither here nor there, they just want to see that on the scoreboard. So yes, sir, we are here for a good time and a long time. Hope y'all liked the video and subscribe. And yeah.